task, 5-2, to advance to the next round. Jules, I imagine a lot of praise for PSG, of course, in France and beyond, given the performance they put in against Liverpool in the first leg. The big question is, can they put in something similar at Anfield this week and actually get a return for it?
Yeah, that's the big question. We talked a little about it yesterday on the show as well, and I think we can explain it again. This is a team that has one style of one way of playing, one style really. And Luis Enrique took a long time to make sure that it was very good, and they are really now in total control of the football that they want to play, regardless if they are home or away, regardless if it's a Man City or even the Liverpool, as we saw at the Parc des Princes on Wednesday, or Rennes away like today. Of course, in Ligue 1 it's easier to do. The big question now is, can they do that away in Liverpool on Tuesday? And we said yesterday, only the top teams in the last 10, 15 years can go away in the Champions League to the top teams and impose their game, impose their style of football, and go there and play exactly the same way that they would play at home against the same team. There's been obviously Liverpool under Klopp, City and Barcelona under Guardiola, and maybe another couple of other teams, maybe the Bayern under Flick, maybe Bayern under Jupp Heynckes, teams like that. You get the picture. I'm just not sure really right now this PSG side is at that level anyway. It's a very young team, and yeah, Luis Enrique is doing an amazing job. And we saw today with the B team, they played exactly in the same way that the A team would have played, and they still blew away a decent Rennes team. So it's the big task, and they will try for sure. And that might be in the end the way they fall, because trying to be attacking and super high on the pitch away at Liverpool might cost you, and you might lose the game 3-0, 3-1, because you would have been too aggressive, too offensive, too attacking, and this Liverpool team could pick you up for that. But at least they will try. But if it clicks over there, and if they start well, and if they score the first goal, then I think it will become a very interesting game.
I think of all the second legs, I'm most excited, just as a neutral, to watch this tie, given what we saw in that first leg.
The first leg as well was even though it didn't turn out to be a real contest, because it was effectively a world-class performance from Alisson in goal. It wasn't a sort of 50-50 end-to-end, because Liverpool could not play past that press. And they were so bad on the ball, it just kept coming back and back and back. And if PSG can do that away from home, that's a big concern for Liverpool. Look, they put the frighteners up this Liverpool side, up this Liverpool manager. And they're also, you know, Liverpool should have been going into this without Ibrahima Konate. He was a lucky boy that he wasn't red carded, and he would have missed this second leg. So there's a lot of stuff went for Liverpool that night. Obviously they won the game against the run of play, but the bookies have been very, very generous there. For me, this is a lot closer, particularly with the informed players PSG have.
What have they learnt from that first leg, and how do they approach the second leg differently?
Well, I think they've learned that they can't sit back and not get in the faces of PSG, because if they do that again, then they won't win, whether it's at Anfield or anywhere else. I mean, if somebody told us before this second leg that Liverpool would be coming home winning 1-0 before this first leg, we would have said, well, it's done. If Liverpool beats PSG 1-0 in Paris, it's done. Absolutely not saying that. Absolutely right now, the way that game went and the way PSG played, they are in this game big time. And if they can handle the atmosphere at Anfield and this upcoming game, then Liverpool have got every reason to make sure they respect them and should be scared, because this team can beat them.
And if Liverpool are going to advance, they're going to have to stop. Jules describes him as the best player in the world at the moment.
No, I didn't.
I've been told that you did. I've been told by reliable sources that he's the best player in the world at the moment, Jules.
No, he's not. I didn't say that. After I think the Brest first leg in the playoff, L'Équipe newspaper asked the question. They didn't even answer it. They just asked the question. But he's amongst the most informed players right now. That's for sure. The amount of goals he scored in 2025, nobody has scored more goals than him in the calendar year since the turn of the year. Sorry. So he's right up there. Is he the best? No, he's not. And we saw in the first leg, for all the good things that he could do, there was still at times that finishing, that it letting him down a little bit. And Alisson made that great save in the one-on-one that they had, one of the many great saves that Alisson made on Wednesday. But he still has a long way to go. But he's in the conversation of the most informed, current top players that we find in Europe.